Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Durban Fields. You join us for this 10-over match between India.
The home side getting first pick. They'll have a bat.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Gill has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep. No,
Lovely
no.
timing.
Yep.
Will this one go to the fence?
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Jansen coming into the attack from the clubhouse end. Well placed. Get a single.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Misses everything.
Yes, nice
A
bowling.
bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 32 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Nicely played.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Absolutely nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Super shot that.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Drives and misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. They'd look for a couple here.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
for none.
That's the over. India are 57 for none. Maharaj, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
Hey, bowling. Oh,
Beautiful
nice.
slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Hey.
Maybe they didn't
Nice
pick it up.
bowling.
Very late on the shot.
Oh, nice. Wait there.
Gone, it's a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait there.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Cracking shot for 6. Closing in on their half century and really looking good out there.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
South Africa found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Super piece of timing.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Maharaj will be disappointed with that delivery.
Markram, the right armour, is coming into the attack on the clubhouse end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Sharma was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Times it nicely.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. A couple on offer here.
Oh, yep, no!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
7 runs added in that over. India are 119 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Huge shot! That's a massive shot! Just incredible!
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Rabada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going, and they're hitting 6s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Good bit of timing there.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Time that brilliantly.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the clubhouse end. Couldn't have played that any better.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got all of it, and for 6. Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Middle that one, great timing.
I'm loving this innings. It's been built with solid strokes, and that was another one with immense power.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Sharma didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
right out of the middle.
A century full of brilliance. They've been so composed right from ball one.
They've really piled on the runs in that innings. Not the best bowling, though, that's let this total get away from them. Such a big total to chase. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Edge, what a ball! Big shout. And caught. That's just superb.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Edge, amazing delivery.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Yep. Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the clubhouse end. Nicked it! The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and a wicket added to the tally as well. Singh from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Wait. Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Patel into the attack now, in the clubhouse end. Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Perfect technique and placement.
Good return, back from the deep.
Strong appeal. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
A little